Okay, I think we can start. Hello everybody, I'm Tefel, developer of game Astro Colony, and today I would like to stream for you, for everybody, and also test a little bit. As you may know, we are currently in the Terraforming update. It's about a week, maybe a little bit more now. So it's a huge update which I've been working over 3 months on it. We have new creatures to capture, we have new meaningful universes to explore with different generation rules. We have 7 new biomes and many exciting things. Also everything got rebalanced. So today I would like to start fresh from the empty game, from zero, and we will see how far I can go. If I don't reach another universe, I continue in the next stream. So let's see how it goes. So as you may know, the game is supporting multiplayer. You have dedicated servers. Currently I'm offline, but yeah. Also player servers, mods. Yeah. I'm streaming on Twitch and Steam, and this is live stream. At least now we have 14th of April, so you can, if you have any broadcasting issues, you can always check me on Twitch. Twitch Tefel. I'm going to check quickly if anybody is watching, and we can start in 2 minutes. I think today I'm going to skip tutorial bot and I will explain everything by myself. Yeah, and I'm also streaming, so let me just okay. Okay, let me just maybe open in the background. Starting soon. Is it still starting soon? No, it should be already. Oh. Okay. Siema, siema. If anybody is wondering, I'm Polish. Used to love watching you play StarCraft. Yeah. I think it was about now 10 years ago. how the time is flying by. That's crazy. Yeah. So I'm full-time developer. Maybe camera is a little bit dark. Maybe I should turn on the light. So give me a second. I used to be better pro gamer and streamer, but not anymore. Now I'm a game developer. So yeah. Oh. Okay. I got a little bit tired working today on the project, but hopefully I can stay focused and concentrated and do all my best. Yeah, so hopefully everything is fine. You can hear me. Music is in the background. So let's start. Let's start the game. Let's put a seat, maybe something random, and
Believing
So there is still this old cinematic. The new will come with the story mode when game is releasing, probably end of this year or early next year. Still there are like plenty of features, and I have already a bunch of features planned for upcoming week, like assigning farms, mass migration using docking station. So yeah, I try to listen to the community feedback, and obviously implementing what I can, what everything is possible. So yeah, tutorial bot just welcomed me, and if I did not disable him, I can always make him disappear. And to make him disappear, because not everybody knows, you can go to the settings of the game, you can go to gameplay, and you can remove tutorial bot always, yes. And now bot is gone. There is nothing more. Yeah. So the game starts obviously on the platform. In the left bottom corner now we have this, because not everybody knows, this is pointing north. So this is now north. Players ask me if we can rotate space station, so we rotate a space station, and now it's pointing north, which makes more sense. Yeah, we'll have also more starting bases to start with, maybe bigger and flatter, so you can pick one you like, but for now is only this one enabled. So this is our starting point, and bot would tell me to collect resources. I'm speeding up the game. This speed control is still in the game. Maybe at some point it's going to be removed. So with plus and minus you can speed up the game and also slow it down. So I'm collecting resources, and you can, with I, open the inventory, and you can start crafting things. So I'm just going to do manual crafting for a while, and yeah, and I've tried to discover some technologies. In the meantime, I will check what small planets I have around me. So this is the carbon deposit, this is copper, this one is iron and copper. Okay, so, and the rest are planets. So you can always check what's there. So yeah, let me just, okay. I got used to getting into Blueprint Designer. I discover oxygen, but there is no need of creating it for now, because I'm still having oxygen. I can just go to the next technology, electricity. So I can already make a carbon reactor. And instead of pickaxing, I can already start making maybe oxygen reactor and carbon reactor. Now we can discover maybe asteroid catcher, but I need a little bit more. But maybe in the meantime, grappling hook. This cost 8 and this cost 5. Okay, so I still need a little bit. To know how many points do you have in the, you can always pin this to your screen. So now I have 2. I need 5. In the meantime, I'm just going to read some comments of you. So time to time I'm getting, okay, so now I have my already my asteroid catcher. I'll just make remaining iron bars, and I can also get some pickaxing. And let me just, as the next grappling hook, this is very interesting technology. It's very useful. So, oh, I have already grappling hook. So I can just move from one asteroid to another. I can even use it to destroy it. So whenever I need something like that, I can just, then I can switch to my pickaxe. And this is very useful if I want to want to get into one of these. So I can just also do this with the carbon. And as you can see, everything is constructed from voxels, so you can destroy. There are plenty of tools which I'm going to show you in a moment. You have also access to the radial menu. So we have like all the tools. Some tools and items are hidden until visiting a specific universe, but some of them are just ready to be unlocked, so you can just press it and it's jumping directly in the technology tree, so you know how far it is to research something in the tech tree. You can do the same with absolutely everything. So scanning, you know, it's somewhere here in the tech tree. So yeah, this is how it works. So yeah, now I'm going to make as close as possible, basically, and I will connect with the. So now I'm making 8 copper wire, which is okay. So now I'll just catch a few of my asteroids. Okay. Okay, so since I'm catching asteroids, I want to go into smelting now, which costed 5, and I can also think about the next one. Logistics cost 14. Let me speed it up a little bit. So let me just grab logistics. Let me construct smelter. Can pick everything up. So now I'm using smelter instead of my handcrafting. So I have a lot of copper wire, which is great. I can focus on the next stuff. I would like go to drilling, cost 16, so I need to catch a few asteroids. In the meantime, I can just use my pickaxe. So since we have already drilled, I can go to the planet. Hopefully I can make it. It costs 6 and 6, so we need 6 and 6 now. So let's go back. So let's pick it up. Resources. Let's. So we need 6 and 6. So I should be able to make it now. We just maybe over here. I'm drilling some of the carbon. Maybe let's get some ice and let's build to refill ice in the meantime. I can also rotate this for a moment to catch something. That's a nice trick. So let's grab it, let's deposit everything. I once lost the platform because I turned off the bot and died. Crazy. So yeah, I'm slowly progressing. I can get a distraction or logistics or water. I can pick from. So yeah, for sure I need some. So this was a carbon deposit, and maybe I also need iron deposit, so maybe this one. So I will just grab my things, and I will do the same over here. Would be nice to have already a booster, but unfortunately this is a luxury. And now I'm thinking, which side should I build it? Like this, then I would have space. No, actually I can make it like that. So yeah, and I can just connect this like that, which is okay. So then let me just get my copper. Let's grab stuff. Let's refill it. Let's grab some more. And let's move to the, now I have logistics, so I can start making the maybe iron plates. I have already, let's make some iron plates and let's connect this automatically so I can make it a little bit automatic. How is my production going? That's okay. Now I have ice blocks. And I wanted to do some logistics, maybe in F3. Let's get into conveyor belt. And let's connect this here. Now, as you can see, everything is entering, so I won't have to do this manually, right? Okay. Let's get some more. Let's think about the next. You're flying through this. How often you start from scratch to see if all is still working as expected? A lot of muscle memory, I bet. I'm testing non-stop in editor, everything, every single basic mechanic. So that's many times just enough. And I'm testing before releasing the major update. Some players are helping me also testing, help me to test multiplayer. So I think that's very important to do this just before the releasing of the major update. And like with every update, like major update, even this time we got a little bit gets out of control, gets a few bugs, but luckily I managed to fix a majority of them. So obviously now you can decide if you scale what you have. If you invest in another asteroid catcher, this is actually what you can do. So you can just make another and connect the. So for example, you can maybe to have the conveyor belt somewhere here, and then you can connect the electric cable. How many do I have? So I can just make few of these. So let me just make 1, 2, 3, and then I can just check. This is still drilling. That's great. This is. I should maybe invest in copper. Actually, this is an iron deposit. Okay. This one is carbon. That's great. Do I have another one somewhere? We have iron, we have... This one is copper, so let's make another copper, why not? So I will just think, what can I do here? Oh, this setup I love because I can just set it on one side and then I can put this on another without wasting anything. So let's go back. Let's think about this cable now. Let's connect this. Now, as you can see, it's powered, so I can just capture something else. Obviously, it makes more sense when you are playing in the multiplayer, so you can just do one thing and your friends can do another thing. So now I'm picking up everything what I can from here. I can also deposit what's there. Let's check how many resources do we have. We have always this preview on the left top corner, so we can always look here. So we have a lot of carbon, so we don't need any more carbon. We have also copper, maybe just iron bars, so iron deposit. This will be very. So let's check how much we have here, and let's deposit this back in my smelter. So I'm going to just grab everything, and then let's think about getting into my engineering. So let's get into engineering. I was actually thinking about checking what planets do we have. So we have Tauri, which has a little bit carbon and iron on it. Then we have this one has carbon, iron, and copper. It's also, this one is spike. This one has aluminium. We can go maybe to the first one, but it's small maybe this one. Actually, maybe we can start with this one. So we need to go in this direction. At least we know what we want, right? So yeah, this is giving me resources, and maybe I can also invest in my storage container. This way I won't have to pick it up each time. I can just grab everything what is inside. So all produced resources will go out and will be stored in the storage container for now. So in the meantime, I can just maybe capture a few of this ice, because ice is always a problem, at least in the beginning. So as you can see, I need to refill my oxygen. This is my only need, which I need to use. And I also need to remember to put carbon back. So this is how the start of the game is working. So let me just check how this works here. I think there was another one, right? Of here. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's go back. My harpoon, yay! This is cute. Okay, this I love it. So let's deposit everything what we have here for copper and iron, and now I will just make because still I need to use my maybe just 5 of these, so I can make conveyor belts. So 1 and 2, and everything what is not used as ingredient for the recipe is being pushed. So I can just grab everything just with this arrow. So time to time I can just grab it. Obviously this is like in every automation game you collect resources by hand. And now I'm thinking where should I go next. I could start producing some science, but let's get into water and water production. And I will go into engines. So actually I get a little bit of my basic science. So we can already think about making the water production. So I think I will make another power over here maybe. And for now I'll just, how many? 26, 31, maybe 2 of them. Okay, this is enough. In the meantime I'm going to check this one and this one. I can just pick it up. Okay, perfect. So now I'm here. So now I will connect this just like this. I need a power, so I need a power here, power there maybe, and obviously I need also water tanks. I think this now it's also showing you how much you have. So maximum is 400 because each the cell is giving you 100. So now I have 20 out of 400, right? In this water network. So obviously you can make separate water networks, but you can always stick with one giant water network if you want. If you can always connect them with just cables, right? So now I want to do actually hydrogen generator, which will let me to produce hydrogen tanks, which are useful for thrusters, and we will start moving to the next destination. So in the meantime, I was thinking of maybe grabbing one of them or maybe two of them. By the way, in the background you hear the new soundtrack produced by Casper, composed by Casper. He's a really great composer. Soon I think we can also release the soundtrack on Steam. I think it will be a nice addition to everything what we have already. So yeah, I would like to start producing the hydrogen. So I need to think about my outlets. So one is electricity and one will be water. So for electricity, straightforward, just connect this here. And for water, obviously, I just make it here. So I have my hydrogen generator, and I need also some carbon, right? So I can just leave it like this. Yeah, and I will just pick it just like this. And okay, so here is my production. Network load is 100%. Here is the network load 70. So maybe if I disable, actually I don't know if I want to. I just capture another water like ice, because this is going to be useful. In the meantime, I wanted to invest in Cosmic Harpoon, because this is allowing me to connect maybe the first planetoids. These are the small planetoids. So I will just try to make them closer. No, actually that's the planet. Okay. So as you can see, the first planetoid is attracted. I can even make another one over here, so it will stay attached. So I can dock one over here maybe. I can dock another one, so I can think where was the cable, so maybe here, so I can connect it. And if I grab another one, so before we start moving, I can just get them closer. I can also attach them. So sure, this is how docking works. So you just press docking and they stay attached. And maybe from this side, I will also do similar thing. So I will at least have a little bit of resources over there. So this requires electricity. But yeah, it shouldn't be so easy. So now we have I think enough hydrogen tanks, so maybe I can just disable this for now, and I will make some thrusters. Or you know guys, what, I can just combine these two, making maybe like cables over here, and I can make maybe in my F3 maybe some thrusters. So let's get into exploration, and there is like electric thruster. So let's make to move in this direction, I need obviously something like one. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. That was actually strange that I've been not attached to the space station. I think it's a new glitch, let's say. So I had to go to the planet. To be honest, I'm not sure, because I already been on a few planets. Maybe that happened after docking. Yeah, that was a little bit strange. But okay, so what we have now, there is this colony movement camera. So as you can see, I have preview of my camera, of my colony, which is moving. And now I can just move to the right, as you can see, and I can see in which direction I'm moving, right? So if I'm moving a little bit up, I should be in direction of this Besteros. So now I see more or less I'm moving in the proper direction. But don't worry, because Later in the game you have many different technologies. One is for controlling all the thrusters with the control panel, and then you have something like autopilot where you simply select the direction you want to move. So you can select this Besteros and it just simply moves in that direction. So yeah, this is how it works. So we have water production, you have thrusters, you have your small planets attached. So this is your starting colony. Yeah, maybe it looks simple in the beginning, but then it gets really like very interesting. So now we have resources from here. So instead of doing manually transporting them, I can also make some, let's make 5 of these, and maybe of these. Let's combine them. And now I need to refill my oxygen, but I don't have. So let's pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. Let's refill the carbon over here. Let's check if these are working. Still working, bravo. So I could just pick them up maybe for now. Because I didn't, okay. So I forgot about my carbon. Oh no. Actually, we went too far because we wanted to dock into that planet. So now what we can do, we have to move in opposite direction, but we can just simply move them to down, right? This is how you move things from one place to another. We can also slow down because we are a little bit fast. And what is helping also this camera. So let me just go straight down because we are above. So let's just move a little bit, and then I will stop the station. So let's pay attention this time. So I can just move faster and then slowing down. Yeah. So I think we are close enough to. Okay, that's perfect. Let's. Thrusters are disabled. So now I can use maybe the one docking and another docking. So this one is useless, I would say. And let me get into the proper docking. So I will just research, and I have already docking station. So let's dock the first station. So exploration, no, the docking is here. So you can make one docking, and then we need another 5 and maybe 10. So I will go here, over here. So as you can see, there are already some resources on the planet. As you can see, these are quartz resources. And to make a docking station, you just need to find like flat terrain, and also it shouldn't be blocked by anything. So like this was blocked. So you can just dock one station to another. So as you can see now, it's moving, it's docking. So we will soon dock everything. So okay, so what is also cool about all these quality of life updates, if I disable one thing, I can just paste this to everything else. And also, if I'm not mistaken, you can also do mass selection. So if you copy everything and you select, you can just copy to everything. So you can just like this apply to everything, like selecting every device on the station, and you can apply. So for example, if I want all my asteroid catchers, which are automated later in the game, I can just select everything just like this and just paste property for selected resource. So I can configure everything like just with simple drag and press. Yeah, the camera is new, so it helps you to navigate, because a lot of players complain that if the thruster is in like not on the edge of the station, you cannot see what is happening. So now you can zoom out. So actually it's showing you quite a bit, right? So I think it's a nice addition. And also recently somebody reported if you do the camera start moving like with this and then go to the map, it's being blocked, but this is also fixed in the recent update. So The camera is not going to freeze, don't worry. Okay, so as you can see here, I have 70 of my stuff. I could use a logic filter, so maybe instead of using all the dirt, I will show you how logic filters are working. So I'm getting my logistics, I'm getting into my logic blocks, and maybe in the F4 category I will already put them, and I put the filter. So filter is just filtering resources, so you can just get inside. Yeah, and some are still locked, but what I want to filter is just the carbon, so the first one. So now only carbon will go out, and yeah, and so as you can see, only carbon is now going out. And now I can also put this into my, so I can just maybe make another one just for now, because why not? I can just get everything inside, right? So now everything is transferred to my space station. I could do actually the same over here, but I will just simply clean the station because it was already, and I can recycle resources, so I will abandon this. Moreover, because I have a lot of resources over here, so what I would like to do is getting into scanning, which is quite expensive, but we are already ahead of the schedule. Maybe we even have too many points, by the way. So as you can see, there is like a lot of carbon over here, so I can just start making some of these adjustment to the terrain, and I can also so you can just hold the button if instead of pressing. This is also helping. So as you can see, you can quickly clean the terrain. And now I'm thinking maybe of a bigger setup. I can also start so we have copper ore over here, we have a lot of iron, 3000 over here, 4000 of the copper. So we have copper and also there is aluminium. So we have iron, copper and aluminium. We don't have carbon, which can be a problem because I think I just no, actually there is over here. So I wonder if this is still working. I hope. Okay, so it's still drilling, so this should be a little bit of carbon, so I have to be careful. So I have 150 of carbon and 250 of copper, what I'm saying, of the iron. So let me just check the start. And soon we are going to move to the planet, but I'm going to check if I have another one to pick from. So there is like a lot of carbon maybe here in Tauri. But maybe this one is better because it already has more gold. So Bingo Dabber is also spike and is wavy, but at least it's large. It means that construction on it will be harder because it's spike, it's not flat, but it's sand. And let's check how it works out. So let's move to the next planet maybe. So now it's over there. So I need to get my thrusters. Once again, but I can just use them maybe moving in the right direction, so we are actually not bad. So I will just use them moving in the right. So let's start moving into Bingo Dabber, and in the meantime, okay, this is mining. As you can see, all these asteroids are also coming towards us. You can even catch some of them if you are lucky. So okay, so actually they are behind now. Okay, so we are moving in this direction. Okay, so what I would like to research is a booster, but it's a little bit farther. So okay. Let me just think which direction we need to move. So we are like here and we need to move a little bit down. So I believe this is the more accurate direction. Here I can pick all my, so we have 70 of bars of iron and 37 of copper. Hi Tefel, that camera new, it looks good, keep up good work, thank you, thank you. If you guys have more comments, please ask me. So, okay, so it's now processing, okay. You can also see that particles are moving in a direction which is a little bit funny, but because we are moving, it's also a little bit, maybe, I don't know if it's realistic, but it's funny. So yeah, bingo dabber. This is our next destination. In the meantime, okay, so I would like to this time focusing on making a giant flat space station with a few asteroid catchers, so I can just scale production of bars, so we can get easily a lot of science, because now I know the values are cranked up, so it's a little bit harder to get some. You know what? I would just rotate this, so I can just move, and then I move to the bingo dabber. And I think it's a moment to dock it as well. So let me just move in the correct direction. So let me just slow down. Okay, let's completely slow down. Yeah, and now I can either connect this one to this one, either I can actually this tree. Let's get rid of the tree. Wood lock. So let me just make the space station over here maybe, and I still don't have a thruster. I used to love how the thruster works. So now I'm thinking, okay, wait a second, I need to make it more flat. This is what I said about the planet, which is the spike. I already knew it's going to be hard to even dock. Not even saying about building something. So, okay, now I have space over here, so I can just dock it. I'm also waiting for the drill, which will help me to make the terrain flat. So, so yeah. So actually I can check when the drill is. So we have automated catcher, which we need steel screws. So I think we can start making some laboratory science. So I will simply, instead of getting everything inside here, I can just, okay, this I will keep. And here maybe I can squeeze. So instead of having this, let me just, everything from here I can just get into my laboratory. So, but it's maybe just like this. Okay, why not? This is actually efficient. So we'll just make maybe like this. For now, I'm not going to move. So I know I need to disable all of them. So I can just paste to disable them. Then I have connection. Is this connected as well? So if I okay, so now I'm thinking how much should I invest in my basic science. So I have 100, so I can just split it. I can get 60 and maybe all copper bars, but then I have to think about more. So I need to establish new copper bar production. So let me just move a little bit. Yeah, so I think there is okay, so here I could build maybe like 2 drills, maybe one next to another. Yeah, then I will just simply output resources and take all of them Okay, because I have iron bar, it's fine over here. And then I will start smelting because I have also a flat terrain over here, so that should be no problem. You can always fill it back, so if you make the flat terrain, but you can always make it, or you can even fill this part so construction is easier. So this is the game where you have this grid system, and it's very important to make terrain flat, obviously, right? So now I'm going to invest maybe in the wire, and in the meantime I'm going to make I could just connect both of them. Okay, actually this is not bad. So as you can see, one is entering from one side, another is entering from another side. So this is good candidate for blueprints later on. If you want to connect both directly to smelter, you can do this like this. Then you have this production. So yeah, this is already powered. So they are both mining, drilling. This one is a little bit mid-air, but this is this is how it is. And then we can connect maybe this, and now it's smelting my copper bars. So I will have just access to my bars over here. So that's actually a nice thing. So, and I will keep everything inside. So I don't mind that it's going to be mixed with dirt, to be honest, because this should be efficient enough to produce copper bars. So okay, copper bars we have there. Then we have a little bit of here we have the carbon, which I'm happy about this. Maybe here we can split. Wait a second. Okay, so we have copper bar, iron bar, and now we need electricity over here to start producing engineering science. So yeah, I can also clean a little bit here. Let me just get some of these. And I started to think maybe we can also power. So wait a second. I will just clean all of that, because why not? This is what I love about this game, that you can easily clean everything. And now I'm thinking, so some of the carbon, I don't know how much it's left. Yeah, it's a little bit. So I will just go to the right, and I will split this into maybe just getting carbon reactor. So wait a second. Wait a second, I will just select. So I will yeah, actually we can just connect this here and having maybe a splitter. So one, actually they can all go here. So one, and the second will split into, we don't have the carbon, but that's okay. So wait a second. Copper, I mean. So so for now it's okay. I'm producing engineering science, but I would like also to get and logistic block. I can get into my advanced logistics, which is great now. So I can split my carbon between left and right. So it's going to go left and right. Yeah, the moment when it's actually finished. but we can always rebuild this, so it's not a problem. So let me just squeeze this place to the maximum. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, that's fine. So now it's going to be powered. Hello Nashra, how are you doing? Let me just quickly check this Steam. Okay, let me just check if somebody's writing on the chat. Okay. And get also more comfortable position. So yeah. Okay, so we have one planet over there, one planet over here, and we have also carbon. So I think resources we have secured. 281 carbon, this is what I like. I can also transfer all of these, and maybe let's put 18 of these. So it's going, maybe, okay, that's fine. So now I want to obviously I want to continue producing my copper bars, which I can pick them up. Let me just okay, so what do we have here? We have a lot of gold. So it's 700 gold over there, 500 gold over there, and 300 gold. And we have also a lot of aluminium. Okay, that's nice. So as you can see, this is the crater type. No, actually it's a spike. This one is a spike, so you see it's a spike. No, a crater would be other way around. Okay, so let me just use my grappling to move a little bit. Okay, so here we have resources. Yay, thank you for subscription on the channel. So yeah, I could go into recycling, but I don't think there is a... So you can also get the blueprints now. And let's make iron plate construction, manufacturing. So let's find the iron deposit, and I think it's over here. So if I just simply get rid of this, we can make production of iron over there. Okay, I'm having too much fun. Okay, so let me just so we have a little bit iron over here, and I'm thinking, should I make maybe like this? That should be fine. I can make a drill to have the maximum. Now it's also easier to construct the drill than it used to be. And this can go directly to make plates. So if you don't know what is required to make a plate, you can just press and you can preview. So it's made from iron, it's made in the constructor, and we need construction, which I already researched, which is great. So so the moment I have the like smelted, then we can put into constructor. So just make it flat. Okay, is this powered? No, not really. So I need to put the power, obviously. Let me just power this, maybe on top, to not block it. And then in the meantime, I want my, good question, maybe over here. So yeah, then I will just connect this. It's okay that it's dirt. Then we'll power this maybe from this side. And I will make, so what we want to do is making this giant device, which is never fitting anywhere. We have a little bit space over here. I wonder if I can find a space over there, but I think I can just extend with the floor, so it's not going to be bad. So let me just do it. So yeah, so here we have a little bit space, but I will just extend this with the floor. So I will just make here maybe like this flat terrain, and that should do the trick. I can also make more of these because I have few. Okay, let me just get my constructor. Okay. Now there is a question, where should I put it? Yeah, it's a little bit chaotic because it's just start of the game anyway. So everything what I create here, I want to move over there. Where is my electric cable? I have enough. I think I need to get more, maybe few, and yeah, I will just go maybe up. This is always nice to connect. This device is nice because it's also small. This one I would have to go like 4 up. This is not nice to go over it. Okay, so now I'm producing here. Now I have these over here, so I can just get my resources over here. So I can even go through. Oh, maybe that's waste of, actually that's waste of resources, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, so do we have already iron plates? Yes, we do. So for now I'm just going to put, I will continue this a little bit later, so I can put it here. So now I can grab all my iron plates over there. Then I can grab a lot of copper bar over there. And I'm thinking, let's get into gravity boots and then the booster. So to make booster, we just need to reach this point. So into a little bit of an engineering science, which is not a problem for us. So let's get here, 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 and then we can directly go here. 18 plus. So we need 30 of engineering science. So that shouldn't be a problem because we have already few of these. So that should be okay. Nicely researched. So we have manufacturing now. So we could start producing also copper wire this way. So why not? Let's expand this a little bit. So I'm going to pick everything from here and make the same but with manufacturing on the site. So this has input over here, and I need 24 of iron plates, but luckily I just made a lot of iron plates, so I can just pick them up and make my first manufacturer, which is great. So yeah, let me just drag. Actually, there was already in 5. Okay, so now manufacturer is getting them. It's making copper plate. But I don't want to use all of my copper bars because they are also useful later on. So I will just use another splitter, and I will make maybe over here like a container which I can. Actually, why I don't have this dropped, I don't know. So let me just also get my logistics. Let me split this, so half. And let's make sure that this is only for the iron copper bars. Okay. So yeah. So let's connect this with the same cable. Now I should have more cable actually when producing. And yeah, in the meantime, I should get some asteroids with ice because I'm running out of ice. And the moment I have wait a second, the moment I have okay, so here I also need to power a little bit. Okay, yeah, so let me just get ice, because ice is the only resource which you cannot easily get, and this can also keep you occupied. And I think I did mistake because I should invest in oxygen barrier, so I wouldn't have to waste a lot of ice, because this is very inefficient. More efficient way is to make oxygen generator. So let's quickly do this. So I'm going to do this maybe here, powered, and then I need to get my oxygen barrier, and now I can unlock this and the moment we have it, I can get my oxygen barrier. But the challenge comes from finding gold somewhere. So there are some floating asteroids with gold, or you can find the real planet with also gold on it. So yeah, this is already so let's get another one. How are you guys? If you have any questions, just ask me. I'm enjoying a lot playing Astro Colony right now. Yeah, I already docked 2 planets, as you can see. One is the spike type. So as you can see, it's a little bit, it's not very flat. It has a lot of flat terrain around. It's also like a how is this, like a star. And another one is just I believe it's bowl. Sometimes it's more round shape, sometimes it's more spiky. This one, it seems both they are nice spiky. They are also nicely connected, as you can see. So I like my setup. Yeah. So what I'm thinking, what I'm going to do next. Yeah, I'm just using my